What's up, all you crazy YouTubers out there? It is NarkedDominator bringing you another gameplay and commentary. It's Hardpoint on Nuketown, probably from the last commentary I put up from that gameplay. So I've got a lot of Nuketown matches and it's kind of in the zone, so here's another one. I'm using whatever that gun is, the wannabe Mac. Oh, I don't know guns. I never will know guns. I just, that gun stats works good. So I was just trying out new shit, like always. So today's commentary is a little bit different. By the title, it's, if you don't know what it's about, it's pretty much a conundrum. And the reference that this title is, because I haven't actually written the title, I'm just, you know, I know what I'm going to call it because it's been in my head all day. And, Threesome with Cheerleaders is actually a red versus blue, reference. And it's when, Sarge is talking to Donut and he's like, now what's that thing that you want to do but you don't really want to do and you've got to make a difficult choice between two? A dilemma or something, or a threesome with cheerleaders. I actually have to go back and watch it again, but that's what pretty much it's about. So, if I get extra views because you actually think this is about threesome with cheerleaders, I'd suggest you stick around because it's really going to be a really good, interesting topic. And so, I have a conundrum, guys, and I've been feeling really shit about it all day, and, you know, I've been trying to get opinions from other people and things like that, and no one can really help me because in the end it's going to be my decision, and having that kind of decision to make, it's you know, it's one of those ones where that makes you scared. Like, you are going to be scared. I am scared because of the decisions that I have to make. So let's get into it. And today I got a got the newspaper and things like that and started reading it at work, and it came up with a course in IT. For, I think it's called interactive digital media, and it revolves around, you know, web developing, 3D graphics and things like that. And since I've ever been doing YouTube, I'm starting to get really into it. I'm liking it. I really want to you know, get into a career of maybe doing video editing and stuff like that, because this is kind of, you know, sparked a passion, and, you know, I could make some real money, especially doing advertising and stuff like that. So there's definitely a you know, a career path. So I'm not doing it just for YouTube. I really want to get into it, kind of thing. So there's that perspective, but, you know, it's a very unique kind of area and it's really hard to get into. So my current dilemma is that to actually do this course, I actually have to move away or, you know, travel an hour each day. And an hour to some people doesn't seem a lot. Like, I know, like in New York and things like that and other major cities, that traveling an hour is quite standard. I'm used to traveling 10 minutes to get to work, or 5 minutes and things like that. So it's something a little bit different. And plus, to work, you know, study full time, traveling an hour, is not very economical. So I have to move. But the thing is that if I study full time, I have to give up my job. And the thing is that I don't like my job. My job is somewhat annoying. It's very depressing that in terms of things like that. And like, some days it will be really great, like I have a really great day, but most of the time when I think about it, it's really depressing. It's I put my heart into the business and I get shut down quite a bit. Like, you know, I come up with great ideas to, you know, help promote the store and things like that. And, you know, I want to learn, get an education, develop my skills, develop a lot of other things. But I just not given that opportunity. And it's just, you know, I really want to be something. I really want to grow and stuff like that. So, it's one of those things where I go, well, am I really happy here? And if I take this chance, you know, I have to move away. And I'm actually thinking about moving across the country to do this course because I have a house that I own up in Queensland, and that's on the other side of the country from where I am. Like, it's in the northern part of Australia, and I'm in the southern part. And I really want to go back there because that's where I grew up. I've got all my friends and things like that. But the thing is that I would have no job. I would have to start all over again, and then, you know, balance it out and stuff like that. I would have to start literally all over again because I cleaned out my house when I left. Like, I sold it all and rented it out as an empty apartment. So I would have to start again. And to go up to Cairns with all my stuff that I have down here would cost, you know, it's huge amounts of kilometers. It's, you know, it's got to be, I think it's at least 12,000 kilometers, which is probably about 24,000 miles plus. So it's, you know, it's a long drive to get up there. And considering my car uses $100 worth of petrol every 500 kilometers, so it's, you know, that's another expensive amount to it. Now, I could fly up, and yet I would have none of my stuff there. So, you know, it's one of those things where what I do is, you know, I'm going to have to make a mind, or I move somewhere completely different again and start all over again. Like, I could go out and rent an apartment and things like that. And that's what I spent most of my day today at work doing. I was just looking up apartments, getting an idea and feel. But in the end, inevitably, it's going to be my decision whether I go or leave. And it is a true conundrum because I don't know what to do. I probably will never know what I really want to truly do until I'm like 30 or something like that. That's probably my decision. And like I rather pursue, take a chance in pursuing something that, you know, would inevitably make me happy and things like that. And I think the skills that I'd probably learn would outweigh what I'm doing now because I'm not learning anything whatsoever. I sometimes go out diving, which is probably once in a blue frickin' moon, which is maybe once every 3 months. And then other days, I would, you know, just sit in the store and do nothing, or fucking clean the shop over and top to bottom and stuff like that. So it's just a depressing, mundane job. And you know, I was promised so much stuff when I'd get there. I'd be promised that, you know, I'd be making a 6-figure sum by now. I would be doing that. I don't. I'm not full-time. I'm still casual, so it's one of those things where you go, what do I do? And either way, something's going to make me unhappy or happy in the end. Like, either I do, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. It's pretty much something on those lines. And I just, you know, it's one of those things that I either want to do it right now, I have to do it right now, and, you know, maybe in 6 months' time when I can actually do it and probably should be doing it, my mind's changed once again. And so, yeah, that's pretty much where I am, and I've been feeling really shit about it all day. And I know it's not really nice to put you know, my problems, my baggage onto other people, and, you know, share it, things like that. But, you know, it reflects on what I'm going through right now, and you know, the outweighs the positives, and God knows what else. It's, you know, it's just hard and depressing. So, guys, that is my threesome with cheerleaders. If you think I should stay in my job, give me a thumbs down. If you think I should just go fuck it, YOLO, and run for the hills and move to Cairns, give it a thumbs up, because I would really like to know what people think, like, in the whole situation of things. So guys, until next time, peace.